Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel Kamala Mutano Mdleje, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button langezansi. Listen, you guys, I've always said that the royal house or the royal family has so much drama. They could give us such an interesting and entertaining reality show if they wanted to. So there was an incident where the Prime Minister was speaking, Dr. Thulasizwe Buthelezi was speaking on stage, and I guess he said something that people didn't like, and somebody grabbed the microphone away from him. Okay.
Our only request, Your Excellency, is for the provincial government of KZN to emulate your example of respecting our king. A senior leader of the ANC in this province, Mr. Begimtolo, who is in fact the...
Besicela ukuthi sihloniphe usuku esikona ngishaya ngicela uhlale phansi besithanzothula isilo uyawulimaza umcimbi omuhle kangaka wesilo sasosuthu. You are becoming clumsy. And esizathu esenza ukuthi sihloniphane ukuthi okade phambili ngaphambi kwakho beyihlonipha into government. Msindazo socela ukuthi kwehlonipho usithulele isilo singawoni umcimbi. Socela ukuthi isilo umcimbi owakho wena silo kwaZulu Natal ongamele ndlula mithi yamakhosi. Ngeke samnikeza ushenge usesilimazile ispace phambili kweyicukuthwane zigcwele ngaphambili. Msindazo socela ukuthi usithulele isilo sicela usithulele indlela mithi yamakhosi sisukume sime sonke ngaphambili samkele ingonyama esesihlalweni njengamanje sindazi.
So obviously there's been talks about how disrespectful that was, and they're saying here the King Misuzulu is speaking up about that incident. So it says here, King Misuzulu says MEC Duma's mic grabbing incident was inappropriate, provocative, and un-African by Philani Mzila. I can say that, you guys, that it was very disrespectful. Okay, it was uncomfortable to watch. To Zulu King, Misuzulu Kazwelithini has broken his silence on an incident where African National Congress's KwaZulu-Natal chairperson Boniso Duma snatched the microphone from Zulu traditional Prime Minister Dr. Thulasizwe Buthelezi over the weekend. Buthelezi was about to introduce the king on stage when Duma took the microphone away from him and ordered him to sit down. Duma was the program director at the event to commemorate the 110th anniversary of the King Dinuzulu Katchwayo's passing when the incident took place. In the media statement, King Misuzulu commended Buthelezi for responding with calmness and dignity when Duma sought to provoke and humiliate him. He said Duma's behavior towards the traditional prime minister was unbecoming, provocative, and un-African. The Zulu culture is entrenched in tradition of people being allowed to express themselves, and thus any action that forcefully deprives a person of their right to speak, irrespective of that person's message or status, is AS on the values of the Zulu nation, he said. Mr. Zulu said, in terms of the Zulu kingdom hierarchy, the traditional prime minister is the commander-in-chief of Amabutho Zulu regiments and the principal spokesperson of king, whose primary duty is to present the king before he speaks at any function. The king said the matter has since been referred to the Committee of Amakosi and members of the royal family, who will evaluate all aspects of the events, engage with all relevant stakeholders, and advise the king on the way forward to ensure that such incidents does not take place in the future. Listen, you guys, they're taking this very seriously. Okay, His Majesty has cautiously noted the recent pronouncements from certain quarters of KZN who proclaimed that the position of the traditional prime minister of the Zulu nation does not exist. This pronouncement do not augur well unity and peace in KZN. The position of traditional prime minister has always existed in the Zulu kingdom since the reign of the king Senzaka Khona. The king is perplexed by the announcement that there will be an event to commemorate the Zulu the King's Zulu that is being planned in conjunction with the late King's Queen, since this event has not been discussed nor endorsed by the reigning king, he said. In a video that went viral on social media over the weekend, Duma was seen grabbing the microphone from Buthelezi, who was about to introduce the king on stage as per protocol. At the time, Buthelezi was bashing the ANC KZN Secretary General Begim, whom he accused of not respecting his position as the prime minister appointed by the king himself. Addressing the media on Wednesday, on the incident, Mtolo said Duma has since apologized to the king and President Cyril Ramaphosa, who were both at the event. He said the ANC fully supports Duma and he was brave by stopping Buthelezi to prevent bloodshed. Things could have gotten out of hand and that Duma was brave by stopping Buthelezi. The option he chose was better because it prevented bloodshed. So when Duma apologized to the king, he was apologizing for stopping Buthelezi in front of His Majesty, not apologizing for stopping Buthelezi. He said. Mtolo added that Duma did what he did because he felt Buthelezi was about to use his position as the Prime Minister of Zulu Nation to launch an attack on the ANC in the province. Okay, listen. You're mixing politics here with, the royal house, which already has, its own politics. But, I mean, I guess he apologized, even though they're saying he's not apologizing for grabbing the mic. He's apologizing for grabbing the mic in front of the king. Okay? He's like, I wish the king was not there, but I still would have grabbed the mic. Okay? Anyway, you guys, izinto zabantu. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it. Do you think that he needed to apologize? Okay, he just grabbed the mic. Guys, I mean, it's serious, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Cool.
Our only request, Your Excellency, is for the provincial government of KZN to emulate your example of respecting our king. A senior leader of the ANC in this province, Mr. Begim, who is in fact the...
Besicela ukuthi sihloniphe usuku esekona ngishaya ngicela uhlale phansi besithanzothula isilo uyawulimaza umcimbi omuhle kangaka wesilo sasoSuthu. You are becoming clumsy and esizathu esenza ukuthi sihloniphane ukuthi okade phambili ngaphambi kwakho beyihlonipha into government. Msindazo socela ukuthi kwehlonipho usithulele isilo singawoni umcimbi. Socela ukuthi isilo umcimbi owakho wena silo kwaZulu Natali ongamele ndlulamithi yamakhosi ngeke samnikeza ushenge usesilimazile ispace phambili kweyicukuthwane zigcwele ngaphambili. Sindazo socela ukuthi usithulele isilo sicela usithulele indlulamithi yamakhosi sisukume sime sonke ngaphambili samukele ingonyama esesihlalweni njengamanje. Sindazo